welcome behind the scenes. A lot of terms get smurfed, like troll. I throw troll around a lot. But don't do it unless you are a troll, because that's rude. Even though I use it rudely, I use adjectives to describe the kind of thread trolling that person is doing. I told someone I'd try to smooth out how I talk about things like that. I'm just waiting for this premiere. I've loaded up. I'm gonna watch it myself because I like to review my own things, and hopefully it can improve. If any of you think that you've got some suggestions, tips, or just want to tell me to go stuff myself, feel free. The music for the countdown on the premieres, just an FYI for other content creators. That's they put a really loud soundtrack on that countdown. So if your sound quality is not as good as the pros, much like mine is, I need good audio tech before I can pump out some good stuff and some better stuff. I don't know. I'm not that I'm tooting my own horn, but you gotta make yourself look good. So I'm gonna tidy up my workspace as this plays out, and I'm not gonna bore everybody with that too much, but I'll spin this thing around in a video to show tidying up and putting things away. Before I go, I'll show you some of the stuff I've got over here. Of course, there's Handy Smurf there. And yeah, Smurfs are awesome. Oh yeah, ignore the cigarettes. I'm trying to quit. My medicine's over here, and this little display here. We got the poker chips. Gambling is quite legal. The green stuff that's supposed to be medicinal, but it's being treated recreationally. Back in behind there, we got the oils for the head. That's your headache medicine as well as your Tylenol. They both work. And Tylenol, that's off your birch tree. By the way, that's natural remedies. But they've had the industry build that up. Why don't we build up everything else, right? Our natural resources. Minion there, he's on top of a proudly Canadian company. Get off of there, Minion. A&W. If you are trying not to go out too much, you can buy their spices and stuff at and I think the not just that, but oh yeah, my alien dude, my aunt made that. She makes all sorts of stuffies and animals, and I'll get a video together to help promote some of her crafting, because she sells those online, and she does more than this. If you're not into that freaky stuff, she did a really nice nativity scene with like all of the bits and pieces for that out of knitwork. And she does a lot of stuffed animals, like you name it. She does custom pieces, and she sells all that online, pretty cheap, all handmade. So, more call outs and stuff to other people. I'm sure that if anybody likes this stuff, then not this stuff. Get that out of there. But if anybody likes, the handicraft stuff, I'm not saying if this is the kind of toy you want your kids playing with, we can I'm sure my aunt is very flexible on what kind of creative input you want to put into those handicrafts that you are buying for your loved ones. And I don't want this to be another long video, even though this is behind the scenes. Um, those do get boring for people to sit through. So I know that some people put up with it and they'll listen, but other people, they just want you to get to the point and, deliver that message. So I, I'll keep striving towards separating those because I know I've got a lot of things to endorse, and not just other things, but people and myself especially, because in order to endorse things properly, I'm going to need everything I've got to not just do this freelancing by myself, but also to be able to finance my own needs. So, uh, back to separating this stuff and continue on identifying my skills in job portfolios. If anybody needs help on those and you're watching one of my videos, and or if you see me somewhere online and you're like, hey man, how do I get, like, and I know mine looks like it's not together yet, but I'm getting there. Uh, Give me time to sort that out. But there are other ways to go get jobs too. So if you're not feeling locked down and you can get out to uh, any locations to drop off resumes or do it online. They're always accepting resumes, and like uh, most major employers are. Even the smaller businesses are. So find what you want to do. Think about what you can do and how you can apply that, especially with the way that times are changing now. So take care.